And you're hooked to Wi-Fi. You're hooked to Wi-Fi. Okay.
Hi, I'm Laura.
You're on.
Dr. Laura. Welcome to Thursdays at 3-ish. Sorry, we're heavy on the ish today.
I don't think too bad. I think it's only about 3 o'clock.
No, it's like 3:05 or 3:07 or something horrific like that. You're going to hold it with one hand, check with the other.
Yeah, and I'm going to shake today, so y'all just going to have to get used to it. 3:06.
3:06.
I will shake a little bit today. It's been a long day.
It's okay. Anybody joined us yet?
There's
you and me.
There's some people. Suzette Bowman said hello.
Hey, Suzette.
William Dotson said hello. Lynn Daniel. The lighting's not super good on you right now.
Okay.
Beth Crockett, good afternoon.
A little swollen, a little fat.
Lynn Daniel, hey
Beth.
guys.
Hey, Lynn.
Just in case there's a scale over it, jump on there, Laura. Let's see how we're all doing.
On the scale, don't know why it's in here. Except that I won't.
Vicky Beach, Amy Ramberry says hello.
Hey guys, hey, so people are joining. Okay, so
Nilsa
we're going to
Braca.
do chalkboards today. We've talked about that a little bit before. You can use any surface for a chalkboard. Tom has made fun of me with some of my choices today. If you do not seal the paint with like Tuft Top or a glaze, it can be a chalkboard surface. Any of the colors, any of the paints. I'm kind of going traditional today and using slate. I like slate better than midnight. I just think it's kind of a cool.
Morgan
chalkboard.
Barnes Hood said hello.
Hey, Morgan.
Miss We're Going said hello. First time to watch.
Who?
Misty Goins, I think. I don't know how to go
Misty,
back.
Hey. Well, that's a familiar
Misty
name.
Goins, yeah. Nancy Powalik said hello.
Hey guys. Okay,
Duncan
so
Gal said
this
hello.
we
John
found
Bryan.
here at the school. They left 1 or 2 or 1,200 things. So we found this here at the school, and it was a dry erase board.
A white dry erase board.
Are there other colors of dry erase boards?
My guess is somewhere in the universe, yes.
No.
My guess is there are.
There's only white. There's only white dry erase boards. Anyway.
Becky Raxdale said hello. Catherine Robbins said hello.
Hey, Catherine.
Karen Stickney said hello. Wow.
Hey, what?
Oh, Amy said Samuel Roberry told you to speak up a bit. She can't hear because of the wind machine. Can I turn the wind machine
No,
down?
you cannot, because in a minute we're going to have something on here.
All right, I'm going to move back a little bit.
Speak up. Sorry, Amy.
Speak
Don't do
it.
anything
Thanks,
for a
Amy.
song.
Appreciate that. She's going to
So-
speak even louder than usual.
Well, I'm thinking
Johnny
about you guys,
Williams.
if you know somebody, or even if you don't, just make somebody share the video. Share this video. It gets more watches, and that's a good thing for all of us. So
Kelly
share
Mills
the video.
said, love your paint. And
Yay, good,
and
good.
Tom, thank you very much.
Okay. All right, Tom. We're gonna do. Okay. So this was a dry erase board. It was.
Everyone's saying hard to hear.
Is your hand over the speaker or anything? How are you holding it?
I'm
Yeah,
holding
that
it
fan
just
is not
fine.
making that much noise. And I'm talking pretty loud. Sorry, I'll talk louder. How's that? I feel like I'm yelling. So this was a white dry erase board. I wanted to try it because I like chocolate. Yes.
Jody Castillo's first time visitor said hello. I'm trying to catch up. Michelle Adams said hello. Shirley McCoy and Kim Hunter Shelley said hello, Whitlow family. And now we are caught up and I am live again. Go.
All right, we're gonna get behind in a minute, but that's okay.
You need to
All
hurry.
So, need to hurry. Why?
Kim Shelley said she can hear well
Thank
because
you.
my
How's
wife
that?
is speaking up. Someone told her to speak up. Would you like me not to talk anymore? Okay.
Just for a few minutes. Just for a minute. White dry erase board. I chose this because never going to like chalkboards better than dry erase boards most of the time. I think they have a lot of personality. No, you cannot say anything. I'm talking. So also, they are a super slick surface. Super slick. They're made for nothing to stick, not even marker to stick. Which marker sticks to everything. I got a problem here when we redo this table. I can't get this marker off right here. So it worked. We painted it with the slate, and it stuck, and it's a great chalkboard. So you can do a chalkboard on almost any surface. Did you have something to say, Tom?
Kelly Mills said took on my whole kitchen as first project. Wow, so easy.
Her first project was her kitchen. I'm so impressed.
Kelly Cohen said hello.
Impressed. So
Michelle
impressed.
Ryan said first time or two. Hello from Cali.
Yay! Okay, so, oh, that's awesome. So if you, my daughter's trying to visit there. So this one, think.
Oh, Kim Hunter Shelley. Wait, I'm having fun. Kim Hunter Shelley said I was Kim Hunter, but I just married last Saturday.
That's exciting. Congrats.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Okay. This one, I've done and redone and done and redone. I'm going to put it in the kitchen and can use some blue lace in there. So when you go to Hobby Lobby and they have those 90% off frames, think about a chalkboard when you need to paint. I had it gray for a while. I'm just doing it, redoing it. So you can paint over the paint without having to re-prep or anything like that. I'm just repainting this frame because I want it blue lace. The inside of it is a piece of MDF cut to the inside of the frame, and Home Depot will do that for you.
I'm stepping back. There's a fan on it. If you can't hear, it's just because of the fan.
That fan is not that loud.
I think it's blowing across the speaker. I don't know.
Okay, so
I do
we're
not
going
work for Apple.
blue lace with this frame. This has got scratched and moved.
Michelle Ryan said, "Come to California, Laura, and bring your daughter."
I'll do it. She would die. She would love it. She would
Apparently,
love
the
it.
husband is not invited.
Nope, it's a better trip if we do it as a girl trip.
Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
So easy to slap another color. You can do this with furniture too. If you paint furniture, that's one of the beauties of the Rethunk junk line. For those of you who are new, we don't wax. So if you want to change the color of your project, all you have to do is repaint it. Probably prep it again so it's nice and clean before you start. This isn't really dirty. It just wanted a color change. But you don't have to remove any wax because we don't do the wax thing. So that makes it a whole lot easier. So I'm just changing it from the
Oh,
grays.
sorry, I forgot I had the phone. I'm going to officially move the fan. We're having more people say they can't hear. When I move close, that fan, it messes up. Sorry.
All right.
And that was Wagensfeld that caused that problem. How long does it take to fully cure?
Tom, that's you.
Oh.
Answer away.
So that depends. The short answer is, if you got a couple of days, you're good to go. Before you're really tap dancing on it. But it's pretty much cured on the surface when it dries. It will continue to cure. The technical answer is it will continue to cure for up to 14 days, but it reaches 80% cure rate within 72 hours. So there you go.
Only thing you need to remember when you do a chalkboard that I used to not do, and I have learned the hard way that it is a smart thing to do, is if you are just for the first time writing on your chalkboard, season it first. I'll pretend this is my first time writing on it.
Brenda Howard said hello from Broken Arrow.
So, hey there. If I'm going to
Oh, so I got to
write
step
on it
back,
for the
I
first
guess.
time-
Sorry. Well, because I didn't have you all the way thing.
Okay. Season it. Well, let me wait for it to. Well, it'll take a minute for it to dry because someone moved the fan out of the way.
Hey, Laura, what do you think of this I did? Deborah Oldfield, look at our mess.
Don't show our mess.
Well, it's hard not to. It's everywhere. Deborah Oldfield said, get her hooked up with a microphone so she doesn't sound far off.
I can do a microphone.
The last thing my wife needs me to get her is a microphone.
I love a microphone. That would be heavenly.
She is so angry because I haven't hooked up the...
You need to hook up the PA system in the school.
She is so
I
mad
could
that I
make
won't hook it up.
announcements all day long. It would be so much fun. Okay, so pretend this is a brand new chalkboard. You're supposed to season a brand new chalkboard, which means woo, do this with your chalk and then erase it. If you do not do that, the first time you write on the chalkboard, whatever you write that first time kind of stays there forever. So I used to do chalkboards when I was selling furniture, and I would assembly line them, and I would walk into the other room and had not seasoned them yet. When I came back, all the chalkboards said "Dad is a dork," because my kids would run in and scribble stuff on it, and that's what they chose to scribble. And I had to repaint them, or just sell them with "Dad is a dork" showing up in the background, because a lot of families that's the case. So this piece right here, I'm going to turn it this way. This piece, I use the frame, and then I use, it's been around for so long, piece of 1/8" yucca board. Do they even call it yucca board anymore?
They might at Lowe's or something. I don't know.
To me, it's MDF or hardboard.
It's MDF.
Yeah, but it paints great. You can cut it to any size, and then I just put screws in like that to hold it in. And I didn't even have hanging wire, and this has lasted for about 3 years. I just put a piece of burlap on the back. So they're very, very easy to do, super fun. I'll show you one more that I'm working on right now because it's going to go in my room where my fridge is going to go.
All right, I'm going to answer.
We are in Millen, and we are at the school now. You're going to what?
Hey, Dan. He said he asked several times about using prep on car lights, but no one would respond. Probably because they're afraid to tear up your car.
I'll be right back here on, Tom.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to do a dance now, I guess. So be careful on lights. Yes, it will clean them. It will clean the snot out of them, and it may take some of the oxidation off. But if you're using it on plastic, it does have the ability to discolor the plastic. So just be careful with it. You can spray it on, wipe it right off, and you're fine. But it is really strong. So don't use it anywhere else on the outside of your car. It will take the wax off. It'll take chrome off. You can use it on the inside of your car. We do that all the time. But the outside of your car, Prep loves to take things off, and it will take stuff off.
Look what I found in the school. I found a big old board
Oh.
with cattails on it. But this is a huge big board.
You painted over the cattails?
It would be great for...
What the heck? Don Rohrer said, hello from the moonshine capital of the world, Boonesville, Virginia.
Just one second, I'll grab this light.
She's watching Drunk. What the heck? Where are you?
I forgot my slate.
So today's Thursday at 3. We'll be without Laura, apparently, because she did not plan well
No, I didn't.
and has none of her stuff ready.
So you can paint over anything. This is going to be absolutely fabulous. I'm going to put a wood frame around it. I'm going to stain it dark.
Actually, from this angle, it looks like some kind of weird animal is running across a field.
Don't answer it.
I'm not answering it, but I do have to turn it off or it'll ring all day.
So you don't even have to be careful. I am just slapping it off. If we had been able to find them, which we couldn't, because things are a little bit disorganized right now. Moving into the school is definitely an outside-the-box move. But you can
it's
totally roll this
awesome.
on with a foam roller. People ask all the time, can you roll furniture? You can. I normally don't do that. I probably would roll this if someone hadn't lost my rollers. And yeah, it will be awesome.
And if anyone, Geneva Lee told me to get the phone.
If any what?
Geneva Lee told me to get the phone. It's probably her calling. Say hello. And if any of you are wondering about, we have several calls. Can you use it in a sprayer?
Yes,
As you can imagine, yeah, everything I'm doing in the school is with a sprayer. So
Well, not everything, but a lot of it. We're
everything.
Okay. I remember painting them as room by hand. I remember that.
That's because I don't trust you with the sprayer.
Okay.
I said everything
Again, it's probably going to take 2 coats to cover this fabulous green and blue lakeside painting that I found. But the wood is perfectly good. When I get it hung up and I get the stain top frame around it, it's going to be stunning.
Somebody's having their heart broken right now that you're
Why?
painting over their picture.
They should have taken it with them.
Well, that's true.
There's a lot of things they can. We'd love it if you came and got your stuff. That's just an alarm. That's not the phone. Okay, so that's all there is to it for doing a chalkboard. You're just going to paint it on there. And any of the colors work. This will be a 2-coat process. This is a whole lot better over here when I get the second coat going. And then season it, and you're good to go. I wanted to show you, because we don't have the wood to make a frame on this anyway. So we were going to show you what we have done in, is there anybody watching, just answer yes or no, is there anybody watching that actually lives in Millen, or that actually went to the school here? We've had so many awesome, friendly, fabulous people talk to us about going to school here, about living here, about being local. We have anybody there today? Watching today that has actually
2
been
people
here?
raised their hands, sweetie.
People can say yes or no.
They raised their
They
hands.
don't have to raise their hands, but they can answer yes or no. All right, so this is the library. Don't show it because it's messy and nasty. But
Is it?
one thing that we did clean up, because I have a grandson, is, well, if there's anybody
No,
local,
it is messy and nasty. Sorry, I swung too far. I swung too far. It's my fault.
why do you do these things?
I've just, what?
I did paint the desk. This was the desk that was in the library, because this is the library. So, painted the desk, put our logo on it. It's super cool. It was just oak and like it was. But this room, and I don't know what it was used for before. This room we turned into a room for.
Yes, Susan, she's making a, sorry, you have to forgive us. Every room we go into, we have to pull things out, and that's how this kind of thing happens. So,
How many times have I specifically said don't show our mess?
well, I couldn't help but show our mess because,
You actually even focused on it.
no, but,
I'll be so glad we gave you that. All right, so this one we did in here for Teddy, so he has a spot. So
okay.
this is the bedding I found, which I thought was super cute. Gonna walk over here and focus on this bit? You can, because you're reading, right? Reading stuff?
No,
What?
I just look confused
What's wrong?
that you're mad at me for walking with a phone in my hand.
So this is the bedding we chose. I chose. Super cute. And Jamie Morris, who's one of our retailers in Georgia and who's a great friend, came and helped me. Well, she didn't come and help me. She came and did it. Their little porcupine is down there. See him on the wall? See the little fox? He's in the swing. Super, super
Jamie
cute.
didn't do a very good job on that one.
She did a great job.
Oh, I'm on looking at the wrong thing. Sorry.
Yeah, she did a great job. So there's the beaver, little beaver dude, and there he is on the wall. So we used our paints for this. We painted the room oyster. The baseboards, those ugly rubber baseboards, are sweet pea, which is super cool. And then the rocker we painted. Obviously, we painted this piece of furniture. It was a super fun one. It's got little drawers on the inside. We painted them all different colors that coordinated. These are pages. We painted the frames and we painted the mats. These are pages from Tom's books.
Geneva Lee said, Tom, sorry. Geneva Lee said, Tom, how'd y'all get to school? I always wanted to bank. What were we buying before we bought this, Laura?
We were looking at the bank. Yeah, this was better though.
No, the bank was too
Yeah.
small.
So, but those are really
Jamie
good.
Morris says that Jamie Morris is amazing.
That Jamie Morris is amazing. This is a desk we found in the school, so we decided it would be great for a changing table, so we painted the top and the sides. Can you get the side right there? We painted the top and the sides. This
I don't
is
want to get in
laminate.
this.
So the paint just goes on almost every surface there is. Then this has been great because he's got a clean spot. As you can see, it's one of the only clean spots where he can play. Why would you do that? There's nothing painted there. That's just a plain old thing. So
Will you tell me where to point the camera and just...
I usually do. Oh, and also all of the window frames in the school are blue, and so we painted it the same color as the wall, and it's totally sticking to the metal and doing great there too.
Yeah, it loves metal, so that's no problem.
Yeah, and that was sincere. That
And
was
plastic.
nice.
No, I'm plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get it off.
All right, so that's I didn't do a good job up there, so I don't show that. Just show when I say stop.
Well, I had to look up and see what you're talking about.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Don Oldfield said, now I love this idea. I'm so glad you are upcycling items.
Oh, we're redoing that board out there that's going to be a chalkboard, it looks dumb now, but when you see it, it's going to be absolutely fabulous. The little desk here is going to be absolutely wonderful. We are not done with it, but walk into the pantry real quick. We're so not done with it. Don't show everything between here and there.
How am I supposed to walk with a camera?
Just forward. Don't swing it back and forth and focus on dumb stuff. This was...
All right. Oh, sorry. I accidentally got something else. Oh, I'm sorry. I got something else in it.
This is the room we're going to use for our pantry. All the shelves were already in here, and so this is an example of one thing we did spray. So we came in...
We own a school. This is how you clean your kitchen floors.
Well, the floors are horrible.
Oh, sorry. I'm walking. I don't walk straight, apparently.
So, this is a table from the school.
Went out. It's trying to reconnect. You went out of the range of the
Is
thing.
it unconnected?
It says it's working now, but I need to step back a little bit.
So this is a table we did on
She said, look down at your feet just as I backed into the door. Ouch.
Thursday at 3, like 2 weeks ago, we did this table. It was like a white...
Yeah.
Kind of show this when we get it all finished. But
Yeah.
we're using
If I
all
go
the
in that
shelves.
room, I lose connection because
We're
our...
spraying all the shelves, we're using all the shelves, and it's going to be fabulous for our pantry when we're done. I love glass jars. It's going to be awesome. I'm getting some crates to go up on the top. It's going to be fabulous.
And what did I paint this walls with? I can't remember. And all the shelving. What was
I said we
it?
sprayed it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the sprayer that I mentioned that you said we didn't use.
I didn't say we didn't use it. I said we didn't use it.
Mm-hmm. They're still trying to connect.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm not going to show your cabinets that you have open.
Okay, good.
And we're walking, people. Keep up. And we're walking. I can't respond to anybody because I'm getting ready to run into stuff.
No, I just
There's
have
the
one
boys'
thing-
car.
One more thing I want to say, and I'm going to actually say that lacing thing. We're going to do it next week. So
right.
last thing, I'm going to finish this, and I'll show you a finished project. It'll be awesome. But we've had several questions on the website about sealing things in Tuft Top. So chalkboard, don't seal it with anything. Just leave the paint. That's all you need. The sealer will get in the way, so it's just the paint, and boom, it's done. It's chalkboard.
Yeah.
The Tuft Top is our sealer when you're finished with the project. There have been some questions about adding Tuft Top to the paint. You can add a little bit of Tuft Top to the paint if you're worried, if you're using white and you're worried that something might yellow. The reason something would yellow is if you sanded, even though we say don't sand, there are people that can't handle that and they sand anyway. It wakes up those oils and then they kind of get angry and they don't do what they're supposed to do. They'll seep through. Or if you're not careful and you have it pooling in the corner of something, it'll yellow if it gets all pooled up in the corner, so you need to be careful. If you want to bypass that issue, you can add a tablespoon or so of paint to your Tuft Top. Not combine the two, not 50-50, not thin the paint with a bunch of Tuft Top. You lose coverage with the paint if you do that. We've had several people on the Q&A page that have said, I used 4 coats of paint and then I thinned with Tuft Top and I used 4 more. You don't have to do that. Paint your piece. It should only take 3 coats tops, maybe if you're going over a really, really dark piece with a really, really light color like cloud over dark cherry. But in that case, we also suggest for your first coat, use gray mist. It covers beautifully and you're going to be that much closer to your end color of the cloud or cotton or whatever white it is you're using. But then The only reason to put that Tuft top in the paint is so that you can cover and seal that last coat without having any yellowing. It would cover up if you had any drips, or it would cover up if you had any oils seeping through the piece. So that's the only reason to do that. It'll save you a bunch of coats, and you don't want to thin the paint that way. So are there any questions about that I can clarify or answer? Yes.
From me.
Yes.
First of all, with the paint, when we first started doing the resin, we had some problems with coverage on cloud and cotton. Those problems, you should see a huge difference because we've reformulated and made the resin like the paint a little better. So you're getting a lot better coverage than you used to, but that's been going on for a while now. So if you've used the paint in the last month or two, you know what I mean. The coverage is amazing. Somebody asked, is the Tuft Top still food safe? Absolutely. All the paints that you're getting are food safe, what they call food contact rated. So you don't want to mix it in with your food, but if you are eating on it, you're perfectly fine. And remember,
if you're doing a serving tray or something like that, you're good to
yeah.
go.
And remember, if you're painting outside, you're actually better off not using Tuft Top because the paint is stronger outside for UV protection and things than the Tuft Top. Tuft Top is an interior product, whereas the paint can be used exteriorly. That's a good word.
That's great.
Thank you.
Any questions before we go?
I don't see any questions. Okay. Nobody's hands are up.
All right. If nobody has any questions, I will finish the chalkboard. I will post the finished chalkboard. And we so appreciate you guys. Those of you who have placed orders and been patient in the last little bit, thank you so much.
So they get excited. You should tell them what you're thinking about doing next week.
Well, next week I'm going to show you my bedroom. It's not even remotely done, but I'm going to show you what my plan is. And then the next few weeks of Thursdays at 3s are going to be, look what we're doing in my bedroom today, because I'm so excited. I am so ready for a real shower. It has been 3 weeks not since I've showered, but 3 weeks since I've had anything but what one might call a camping shower. Jamie's probably the only one that would really understand because she's come down here and used the camping shower. And I shared
Geneva
it
Lee
with
said,
four 20-year-olds. No. Yes?
Geneva Lee, she doesn't know us very well. She said, who is the brain behind your paint? Ain't no brain behind this paint.
Just Tom.
We're just doing this.
So Tom did come up with the formula. He's amazing. So that's why I'm still with him. Pretty much only. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm going to show you the bedroom and the progress we're making in there, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal.
It's really cool.
Super
I must say, it's pretty cool.
It's going to be awesome. And plus, I would love some input as we're doing it. I'd love for you to say, hey, you should do this here, you should do that there, because it'd be so fun to do it together. So thank you so much.
And cheaper ways to do it are appreciated.
I'm doing it about as cheap as you can do it. You just don't even know. So thank you so much for your patience as we have shipped orders a little bit. We're catching up. It's taking a little bit longer on some of them, and we truly do appreciate it. I know I'm one of the world's most impatient people, and when I order something,
wait, I nearly
tomorrow.
dropped the phone at that. You're impatient?
So we do really, really appreciate your patience. It means a lot to us.
They can't hear you.
Ordering.
Speak up.
Don't do this. Thank you for ordering. We appreciate it. We appreciate your patience. Thank you so much. Happy rethinking.